Well, hello everyone. I am very sorry that I haven't been streaming for 2 days. It's been a while and I have been quite busy. The first day after I streamed, I had an interview. Well, not exactly an interview. I've got a job test and it was intense. Well, not exactly intense, but I don't know how the result, and I'm very proud of myself for what I do. I asked for Zoom for help for rendering. It was designing some sort of merchandising, but yeah, I didn't know how it goes because they haven't called me yet. Praying for the best. Praying for the best. And wait, where's my armor? Yeah, you might notice I am currently wearing my leather starting kit armor, and that was because I was doing an adventure, and I got these 3 pets. Wait, wrong button. I got these 3 pets. I named this Shane. Why is this dark Shane? It's because these two, the bright furred Yuzu and Shoma, I named them after my favorite figure skaters, and since Shane Hollander is a hockey player, he got the different fur color. And let's just say, as I said, I'm a big fan of figure skating. I am very happy this morning. I woke up to Mikhail Shaidikorov becoming the Olympic gold medalist, and Yuma Kiyama and Shun Sato both in the podium as silver and bronze, and I love them both. I remember the first year I become figure skating was 2000. I forgot which year, but it was the year Shun Sato won Junior Grand Prix, and the next year he become senior. And let's just say I've loved them both since then, even though I don't follow figure skating every day, every season. I love them both. They are very talented, and Yuma already won his another medal before. I forgot. He's silver before, right? So this is his second individual silver medal. And before Shoma was third. I remember because for fall, but he earned that medal, and I love Yuma very much. He has such a happy personality, and it's very cute. Let me just say. So yesterday I have yet to finish. When I last streamed, I have yet to finish the 3rd floor. I didn't showcase it. I just acted on it. So, yeah, I destroyed some of this area, so I'll let it be like a connecting. I forgot what's the word for. Like in between floor. There was a word for it in architecture. I forgot what the word is. It is split floor. Yeah, split floor. This is the split level. It's split between the lower floor and the top floor, and it was supposed to be part of the lower floor, but I don't like not having access to the top floor, and since it's higher, I'll let it be. And this is the 2nd floor, right? The 2nd floor of this area is almost as high as the 3rd floor to that side. So this side doesn't have any 3rd floor. Well, maybe it's gonna be connected to the 4th floor though. I am planning another floor upstairs, but it's still a plan. It's not done yet, and it's not as clean cut as I would love it, because this area is a mess. I'm telling you, a mess. This area is not the best thing to build, because I made this the first part of this base building, right? And I want it to be one-sided originally. Okay, let's see. now that is closed. I will be... Oh, this doesn't have enough lighting. That's why it's not growing. Look at this. Like, I really love this, but there is gonna be some lighting that's missing because I destroyed its roof that I will need to fix manually. But yeah, third floor. Third floor, there's these foxes. I am very much kind of rich now. Not really, though. Now, Zoom already finished a trading hall downstairs. It's how I got rich, really. So the thing that I love the most about having to play with friends is that I don't have to do all. And I hate wrangling villagers. I left it to my friends. And this is a connection swap base. What the hell? This is so pretty. Yaya's building are always so pretty. Oh, she already did the texture into the walls. This is gonna be such a transition between her build and mine. My build doesn't have the classiness of theirs, of both Zoom and Yaya. But I do intend to move this 2 block back. Or I could just keep it from here. No, I can't. I have to let it have a space. You know what? I'll destroy this side first. I need this to be part of the access though. It's why it's kind of like tragic because I have to keep it as access. Okay. Let's make this a block or 2 in because I want there to be access, and I feel like I'm wasting the size. I'm wasting this if I don't maximize on it. So this is the area, and if I made it here, it could be 2 chests and 3 and 2 block actually. Let's destroy this pot. Yeah, I am so sorry. I have to do this so that its size is not so small. Because I feel like using barrel is not worth it to the sorting system that I've done. And look at this. This is getting kind of full with eggs and kelp. Yeah, I made a kelp farm upstairs. It was supposed to be for cooking. I want some XP and I want to also sell it to the villager. But it is overflowing. I already made it high so it's slower, but it doesn't work that way, evidently. Let's put this, and this. Oh, and I also need a space for emerald, because I'm gonna show it to you after this. Give me a moment. Okay. Time to cook you, little kelps. Okay. It's for villagers. That's why I don't bother using the magical kelps. I don't know when she's joining though. Yaya is always playing when we don't know she's playing. Oh, and I also dig some area behind here. Because like I am going to expand that area earlier, right? Possibilities are if the stone thing getting more bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm gonna add 2 more chest space just for stones, honestly, because the stone were already full in here. See? And sometimes some stuff goes back in here. And oh yeah, I think I should put some chisel stone, because I do build sometimes and it needs a place. but I'm still thinking about whether I should or not on that front. Melon slice, for some reason it's in here. So like mostly copper and sorry, mostly copper and chicken eggs. Copper I'm gonna put it here after this because it needs to be cooked. And wait, here next to dirt, I think I'm gonna move copper there just so that if there's any there, it's easy for me to just go grab it and then go there. I need it very close to the door. And then what else should be moved? I don't know. But that I am going to decide the sorting system. I have yet to decide what I'm gonna sort. How is it gonna be sorted? What items gonna be in there? It's by this point beyond me. I was thinking saplings, but the only saplings I got a lot, which is already here, is this and this. But even then, I don't always get a lot of them. And then Junko, I kind of get some, but not as much. Oh, there's another 4. See, I just destroyed 2 more and I got 6. So it is recreating its stuff, but it's not 100% working, in my opinion. Oh yes, emeralds. Wait, that fits. Emeralds here next to the diamonds, and then copper ore here just before it's cooked. Now I'm gonna show you I think it's still unfinished because look at this corridor. I can't say it's finished. Wait, I need to take some stuff before I go there. It'd be a shame not to bring stuff I can sell, because I do like selling stuff down there. We bought some emeralds. Oh yeah, space or ender pearls. I like to buy stuff that would make my life convenient. These 2 are just it. Sugar cane, I'm bringing some just so that I can make it into papers. Oh yeah, and I will making another space for bamboo. Or should I not? Bamboo, the thing is, I love bamboo. I love using bamboo, but it's not as nourishing as stone because I am bathing in the riches of stone, really. I think maybe I really should get into, oh yeah, the crafting system for melon. I'm thinking of adding more melon, and also, but I already did that, so it's a little bit yes or no. Let's see what books do I still got. Luck of the Sea and Flame is unbought. Tones, Fortune, Power, Sharpness. Look at these books. They are very pretty. I used to sold stone bricks for 20. Now I sold a book. I sold a book for twice the price. That means stones are easy money. I could just sell more of that. Give me a moment. Name tag. I don't need them yet. You know, time for me to, which book should I sell? I sell my books in one price mostly, but I was thinking to put more for Shipping Edge because it is kind of expensive. But let's sell the ones that I could buy the cheapest. But the thing with this, I have to combine it so that I got the highest sharpness. Okay, let's take 2. And then Luck of the Sea wasn't sold yet. Power. Was Power already sold? I think Power was sold. Oh yeah, Power is already sold. and thorns. Yes. Now I need to go to the anvil. Wait, I wanna check. Is there anything I can window shop? Because I am currently have a lot of money. Ooh, that's tempting, but it is expensive. I can see why it's expensive because I still use it a lot. And I just might sell in that price. Is there anything I can window shop? I don't think so. But I really am tempted. I really want to have the smoker, the one that's like smoker like the ones that I have with my friend. The furnace, sorry. But they are 4 times the price. We bought this one. But I can see why expensive, but not that expensive. Let me have one already. Yeah. The thing is with some space, it is very labyrinthy. Okay, sharpness. Oh, that also costs XP. So let's see. It has sell 50,000. Let's sell it for that. I sold it for 40. But nothing wrong with something a little expensive, I suppose. I don't know if there's actually where you can buy it with coin. Because I see there is coin stuff in the spawn. But like, I am not interested on buying with real money, because real money I'd rather use it for food. But yes, this isn't my stuff, I don't think. But she's not there. She's not here. When did she join? Was it when I was out? This morning I joined for a moment when I decided to expand these. But like, there's a view down here. I think I'd rather close this mountain, but like, I have no idea why should I do that? How can I do that? But with I'm building here, some had an idea of making a waterfall or something. Because there's a water there. And one thing that we did before in our private world, our private server, was waterfalls, just water decoration, and it was very, very fun. But I haven't seen a space to do it here. Ow! Fuck. My bad. I forgot that block is void. At least it's not as void as it would probably be. But yes, I need to close this, I think. Okay. Mistake. That block is a mistake. We put this down here and this here. I need this. This little hole would probably earn to be a staircase, but I don't know. I haven't been in a mood to make a staircase for this. It would probably fit though. Maybe I should. It would make this space a little hard to breathe though. I don't think so. I don't know what's lagging. Is it my server? Is this the server, or is it my signal, or is it because I'm double? I'm doing two things at once. So later, it will gonna be like this, I think. Like this. I think it would fit, probably. Gonna be heading toward here and to here, which the magnet will fit. The sorting system will go, and voila, we'll be done doing it as ASAP. I need to craft the I think I really should start investing in auto crafter, but I don't know if I have to invest in auto crafter. These bamboos can be placed in the back where the auto crafter is there, but like I also like my bamboo working, you know. By the way, figure skating is such a crazy thing. I really think that nothing could be worse than Beijing, because what happened to the ladies were. Oh yeah, I think it's my signal. So the thing is, I am currently staying in the city my dad is born in, where I graduated my college, and I've been trying to ask him to let me go back to the city I am planning to work in, but fair is fair. His reason makes sense because, well, I haven't yet got a job. If I stay there, it's costly. Even though I already have home where I can stay, it is my childhood home. I'm still not going there unless there's a valid reason, or like there's this event, in case you like fandoms, Indonesian or otherwise, you maybe have heard of it. Indonesian artists go to this event called Komifuro. And I like Komifuro. I shop there, whatever fandom I am in at the time or temporarily. And let's just say I attended the last Komifuro, and I asked it with I almost cried asking for it, just so you know, because Komifuro is something I am very in love with. The vibe, the friendliness, I would say. The thing is with Komifuro is that it doesn't feel like you're a stranger, even though you have no friends in there. You still feel the community, and even though you don't cosplay, you can still take a picture with the cosplayers. If you like to dress up, you can still dress up. There is no overdressing in Komifuro, and I'm in love with that. To be honest. So yes, I very much love attending Komifuro. And yeah, the last time I went to Jakarta, which is the city I want to work with, was Komifuro. And I really want to go again because I grew up there. You might think that you grew up there, you know how chaotic it is, because Jakarta is one of the most chaotic cities. It's the biggest city in Indonesia. But that chaoticness is something I grew up with, and I am utterly in love with it. Even though it is tiring as fuck, though. I have to agree with that. That city is crazy, if you know what I mean. The community are various, it's not homogeneous, and what kind of person you want to see, what kind of person you want to meet, you will find it there. Like, you don't even, like, there is no limit in community there, and that is why I also enjoy it. There's this part of this city called Block M. Everyone who goes to Indonesia may, of course, heard of it. Well, everyone who goes to Jakarta. If you went to Bali, you will never heard of it. Maybe, I don't know. But Block M is like the place where you could find the most religious, the most sacrilegious, the most sex positive and sex negative, the most straight and the most gays. Like, you could find it there. There is nobody you can't find there. And it's great. I think it's great having various of people there is amazing. Oh wait, someone bought my item. Player bought my enchanted book. Nice. Was there anything bought and I do not see? Because I don't pay attention to my tab as much as I should. Info. I really need to know my stuff. What's money? Yeah, I know. I saw the only time I saw my exact was this top money balances. Yeah, those are crazy. How did I get this money? Did I bought it? Yeah, I don't have coins. Now I know this one. You pay for coins. But how come you pay for it but you don't get it? Yeah. Top kills. Your statistics. Balance. I have yet to die. I have killed mobs. Especially chicken. I'm gonna kill a lot of chickens. Because I'm gonna use them as a fuel for my kid. But I will be killing them because I can get emeralds from them, to be fair. I'm gonna add more stones here, so I think. But I am doubting it because I want to use a lot of stones in building this. Can I just finish them by using them? It feels really, really weird if I just accept that I'm gonna overflowing with stones when I will be using a lot of them. Put 2 here, and then... Oh, wait. If this is 3 by... I don't know yet. That's the issue. I don't know how thick this corridor will be. If I know how thick it will be, I can just I could just build a path following it. Oh wait, I can still follow it. I can just change it. Yes. Okay. I will be taking another redstone block after this because I finished them, and I was supposed to use these redstones for the systems, but I have too many of them. Like, look at this. Well, it doesn't look as intimidating as this one. Look. Those are the results of me just going to the mining area, and I sometimes don't even need to mine. They have these magical pickaxes that just gonna do it for them, and it's just, those are magical, I would say. Okay, time to do the redstone. But I need to know how many will I need. You know that I think of it now, I can still have it until this block. 1, 2. Even if this area will be having... Oh wait, if this area will be having its sorting system... Let's build it until this area then. But it's gonna be too many. I don't know how many it will be. But that's fine. We have plenty of bamboo blocks. My issue is only leather. I don't have lots of leather. I have to breed sheep. Oh, not sheep. What's the word for it? I have to a cow. I remember they're not using cow here. There's another word for it. I don't know what. Damaged anvil. Why would you sell damaged anvil? It'd be cheaper to build a new one. Like iron. See? 15,000. Cheaper build a new one. Why should I buy a damaged anvil, to be honest? Where is the... What was I looking again? Now I forgot what I was looking for. Oh, leather. I was looking for leather. There. What the hell is this price? I think it'd be cheaper for me to buy a chicken egg or something. A leather egg. There was a leather egg here. Can I get a leash? I think I could catch one. If I already built a stable. I could just catch one and put them right down there. Because what the hell? Leather? 100? I mean, I know the reason. They're selling to people like me. I think I still have my leathers though, right? I forgot where they were put, really. A pity for me. I think I can use them into some sort of like staircases like this. I don't want to have a low ceiling. Or should I just put the stairs going in? But I don't want to change the pattern of having the stairs outside. So yeah, let's just put it 3 blocks for now. Later when it's confirmed, you can just change it. This is for long term, making sure that we could imagine the space for it, because I have yet to decide how much block is the thickness, and that needs me to know how much of these am I going to have. You know, I think I'm gonna be needing 1 extra block like this, and then I can put in there. Oh my god, I kind of am tempted to build a crafter here. Like, but how do I make it that its height does not differ from this? That's a challenge I don't know I can do or not. Let me think. I maybe could do it in the transition area. I could pull the watermelon, and then I could pull the watermelon and the bamboo, and then have it moved to the chest it requires. Like, it could put back, I think. Should I see the... autocrafter system first. I think these could be built in one height block. I think. Yeah, it could. But I don't know whether it could be put in the I will need lessons about autocrafter. Thank you. But that's for future. So yeah, so the thing with my base here is that it keeps growing kind of base. It's the best kind of base, but also the worst kind of base. Because I don't bother thinking of whether I want to build an exterior or not. Because I will be always thinking of expanding inside of it. And look at this. I've already prepared a 4th floor. Look at this. Prepared the 4th floor of this thing. And it's like, oh my god, the lag is horrible. Like, I don't even bother pretending I have any plan to build the exterior as of yet. I really wanted to though, making an exterior build so that I could, ooh, nice. These are the trees I planted yesterday because I wanted a lot of planks. I have been very regretful when it comes to planks and trees. I thought, you know what, let's just put them there. Let's put it wherever it could go. There. Like, look at these. Birch, cherry, spruce. I really love spruce and cherry, to be honest. I think it's my favorite tree types. But look at this beauty from down here. With trees it looks more lived in, but with trees it looks more abstract. I really want to build something up there, but I have yet to decide what kind of build I can build. What kind of build I should build in there. Ah, my god. What should I build? I don't know. I have yet to find a design that inspires me. Well, there was Mambo Jumbo's plant base, but that's impossible because it's supposed to be a city, and I don't want to build a city. I am tempted to do expansion, but I'm not tempted to build a city because building a city is just hardest thing ever, to be honest. Like, I can imagine extending to this area, to the back of the mountain. Why is there a wither rose here? Can I kill it? Can I destroy it? Okay. Oh, there was a wither passing through our area yesterday. I don't know how they spawned a wither in this place. Like, there was... None of us have any plan of killing any wither in this place. But there was a wither. They were hitting some's house. Where is the wither rose again? Oh my god, it killed a poor pig. Are there any victim of the wither? I think it was trying to kill some's bee. Because she has quite a lot of bees. I shouldn't have gone out. I was wearing this quite stupid armor, but this armor is quite safe. Well, not safe. It's safe for me to die in, but the thing is I have quite the items it's not safe for me to die with. You see, but it's interesting to notice the contrast of what I'm building here and what I'm building in our private server. Because in my private server, I would not Whoa, what's that? I wouldn't have built such a building underground. I would have built it up ground, you know? What are you doing here? What are you doing like this? Is that nether blocks? You know what, if I'm someone wicked, is this a base? It is. Has it been claimed? Can I open? I can open the door. It's not claimed. This feels like a trap of a sort. Okay, and I'm also lagging. Great. It feels like a wall here. Oh, and didn't even put anything here. Let's do them the grace and close their house. Are they neighbors? Trying to find traps here because this is kind of scary. But there's nothing here. Oh, under another house. That's smart, to be honest. I think they are like 3 friends living in one area. Oh, I see. They were building here and then they were found and they just didn't continue, I guess. Which is sad. I am tempted to make a mob farm. But a mob farm requiring me to mine more plenty. But it will get helped if I have a dark, like just a space filled with dark things. And a chunk of that would probably be a good idea if it's to be a mob farm of sorts. It'd be a dark area just filled with nothing. Or like build it from ground up. I think that would be the perfect fit, the perfect way to build it. I need a drink. Oh my god. I still had a bottle next to me. See, there's a fun fact about the gold thing in figure skating Olympic. So the winner of figure skating Olympic in the men division is a dark horse, literally. Well, some said he's not really a dark horse. Now, not to diminish his achievement, he did amazing. He's the only clean ones out of the rarity of that party. Like, almost there's such a small amount of them that went clean. Most of them fell. Like, it's horrible for them. You can't say he doesn't deserve that win, because he does, absolutely, the way he went clean. Because when it comes to competition, the thing that decides whether you win or not is not only your ability, It's also your mental fortitude and all the factors that comes in a competition. You can't say someone who is more talented in becoming an artist deserve to win when it doesn't came into it. Like for example, maybe a singer. What should I? Oh yeah, I liked Billie. I like Billie Eilish's songs. Right. And then I also like Troye Sivan's song. Now Troy's Troye Sivan's, in between the two, in between, like for example, No Time to Die, and well, no, that's not a good example. Ocean Eyes. I don't love that song sometimes because it was such overplayed songs, but then again, it's a good song, to be honest. And then My by Troye Sivan, for example. Now, just because, and My was my best song for this year. I forgot which year, 2018, 16? In less than 2018. My was my top song for that year. And then, for example, Ocean Eyes was my top songs in another year. And then I prefer My in than Ocean Eyes, but that doesn't mean My still Ocean Eyes isn't my best song of that year. It matters because, well, it's depending again on the year. For example, that doesn't mean the year is only the effects, but also like the artist. I might like My less if it's not saying that way, or its tone isn't that way, the genre is not that way, or maybe it would be not, like, I wouldn't say less, it would be on the lower side of the chart if it were not me. So like competition has many factors to win on it. Wait, I shouldn't build this side. I have yet to know how it will go. What the hell? Maybe I could build another U in here. I don't think so. It's too small for another U. So yeah. I can actually build it here. Let's see. Another reason why I really like bamboo is that I don't need to mine it, and I can still get the stuff that I need bamboo for. I need planks for. So how many do I have yet? I have decided. Kelp, 1 stack. Netherrack. Kelp, netherrack is 1 chest. I think I should put them here before I made the things behind them, just so that I could have imagination of how many do I need to make. Just put this away, put this and this away because I forgot to sell them, or they're supposed to be sold. These have the chest already. Wither Rose, I'm gonna put you away because having you in my hand will not help me. Netherrack in here, maybe? Yes, here. So I think egg should be the first thing because I have too many eggs since, like, this chest. You can't deny it. It's the one that is... oh fuck. It's the one I have the most. Why can't I open my chest? The signal is horrid. I'm supposed to throw the egg randomly. I kind of also want to have that other colored eggs. I had it before, but only like several, and that is not enough. Really should have done it from the top, I think. Okay, egg space acquired. Oh, there's another one. This was why I originally wanted to use barrels, but then I think it's not really earned by the amount of item. But I am now tempted again, because you can't say that I will have a lot of another netherracks. Should I just... What else do I need a space for? This. So I tend to forget them. Blackstone... I don't think so. Oh, vines. Because I have quite a plenty of them. I have quite a plenty of vines, because they are going to be everywhere in my build. I really like vines though. They are quite versatile. And then... oh yeah. This. I was thinking about having moss block, but I have yet to start a farm for it. Oh, kelp! Yes, kelp. You know what? I was right. Let's just use barrels. It's not worth it. This is not worth it. For a moment, let me put this away. My bad, destroying it in a fit of rage. Netherrack. It's supposed to be kelp. Fuck. Netherrack. I thought diorite already have its own block. Doesn't? Oh, I didn't have any diorite yet, didn't I? Okay, let's have some barrels. Diorite, chisel stone, right? We'll move them later. Chisel stone, stone bricks, and then what else? What else do I need some places for? Tools is a manual stuff. I can't have it there. Copper. Raw copper, maybe? Oh yeah! This. The glowstone, the... Why is there a berry here? Again. Oh yes, I will need places for all kind of planks, kind of trees I have yet to put its own place for. I think yes, that is all I will be proceeding. I now that I understand myself that I do not think I am an enjoyable streamer to watch, but that doesn't matter. But then again, when I build stuff, I don't talk as often as of when I am showing off. I might plan of doing showing off videos instead of like making building videos. But the issue with that is that I have to edit them. And I am not the best when it comes to editing. So I will need some changes, maybe later. Oh, and also I really really wish I could learn time lapse, but I'm thinking of this positioning and the situations of how should I do this, because my device is not the best devices. My hardware of this computer, I'm using a computer though, so it's better than a mere small MacBook that I have, even though it is not the oldest MacBook. But this computer's hardware is quite bluntly not the best. Well, I wouldn't say the worst either, but it's not as strong. And as someone who graduated in architecture, it was such a suffering to make my work up to speed as quickly. So I, like, for example, I just restarted my device, like 100% restarted the disk C. And before I restarted it, the thing was, if I wanted to use my architecture software, so there are several, right? There was this called Revit, there was this called SketchUp, and then there was this called, the render machine is called Enscape, the one that I use. There are another option called Lumion, but because of the same issues, I cannot download Lumion. Lumion is too overpowered for my device. And then there was a time, so the one that most people humbly used, the most multiversal but also complicated, because if you use 3D and 2D, you will need, so AutoCAD is mostly used for two-dimensional drawing. That doesn't mean it can't do three-dimensional, but it's a lot harder. You have to train to do it, to imagine it with the lines, because it can't make symmetrical line for you completely automatically. So AutoCAD is perfect for two-dimensional. Three-dimensional, I don't think so much that it fits, but I don't know if anyone ever uses it for that. And then because you don't use AutoCAD for three-dimensional, you use another software for three-dimensional work, and I use this application called SketchUp. And SketchUp and AutoCAD, you have to work them in separate software, separate world kind of thing, and if one of them changes the other one, you do have to change it also. So it is complicated work. I usually does my two-dimensional drawing last, because if I change something in two-dimensional, I could change it quick. But if I change something in three-dimensional, qualifying where I change it will be the least of my problems. So yes, and then I learned that there's this app that I can work with 3D and two-dimensional without redoing in another app. So I just do it in one app, and it is also an innovation on the field. It's called BIM, Building Information Machine. And with that, you don't need to do double work. It will do it. So you draw the three-dimensional automatically, and you set up the texture how you want the two-dimensional looks based on the three-dimensional drawing. And I downloaded it. It worked in my software in my computer, but there are some issues. I find it very hard to render. It was very complicated way to render. I have to like restart it. I have to lighten the file. I have to export the Revit, the BIM that I use called Revit. It is from the same publisher as AutoCAD, and the Revit is very heavy in my computer that I cannot render it from Revit. I have to render it from SketchUp because SketchUp is so much lighter. And then when I was doing that, I have to delete AutoCAD because the size of my disk C doesn't fit. It's too much. The disk C doesn't want to hold both of them at the same time. So yes, and then after I graduated, I deleted Revit because I don't have the student discount anymore. And I had an interview, right? I had an interview and it requires me to have AutoCAD. And then in the evening, I had an interview invitation that requires me to have AutoCAD. So I was like, oh my god, what should I do, you know? So I tried to find a way to be able to access Revit. And then I also have to find a way to access AutoCAD. I thought maybe I should use the trial version of AutoCAD. And then when I tried to download Revit first. And when I tried to download, it doesn't work because the disk is not fit. So I decided, when I still had time, I restarted the whole thing and then re-downloaded it. And then it fits. Without it, it doesn't. Like, what a mess. I can't have them both at the same time. Now I can, because I restarted it. But I had to restart T-Launcher as well, because it got deleted, because I restarted. But a lot of things got deleted, and that's good. Now my disk C is as empty as ever. Not really, but like, you get what I mean. I want to try out this chocolate called Barley's, and it was so good. But I opened it before remembering that I am currently not in air-conditioned room, so the Barley's is all melted. I just bought another Barley's. I think I should put it on the fridge or something. The only way to eat this without being messy is opening them, I think. That was crazy good, but crazy messy. My friend Sum is so, she is amazed by the player Rectified, but also worried because he's so active here. It's like one of the highest, he's one of the highest player, I think. Also when he mines, he's crazy. Being inside someone else's farm without permission is bannable. Interesting. Either you warn them 3 times before killing them or ban. Rectified, well, you can't ban me though. He's an elite. He could. What is This kid living on one brain cell, I swear to God. I mean, almost all kids here, I could say, has less than one brain cells. They have one brain cells, but they have good humor. It's inspiring. I kind of tempted to build the warp swarm as well, but the thing is that I don't make poison. I don't brew, as I said, so I don't feel the need. So I am wondering though, how does she do this? How does this have yellow lights without you putting glass on it? Like, I have my lights blue because I put glass on it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. How does it work without doing it? Do I just put dye on top of it? I need to find a way for that. I am envious. The thing is that I haven't been discording with Yaya as often as I do discording with Sum, because she sometimes disappears, and that's just how she is. I mean, that's just how we all are. We tend to disappear on our friends, and sometimes we got worried, sometimes we don't, because we know they're living lives. We try our best to, like, not invading, but also sometimes to invading, I think. Or is that just me? I don't know. But yes. I'm putting this here because it is kind of full. Should I make a sorter for books as well? I feel like I should, but I feel like I shouldn't. What else should I make of a sort? Oh yes, pearl. And the pearl is a must to build. Oh, that's empty. This is not. Here's the thing. I am worried whether sometimes one of them could work badly. Let's move you away. Because sometimes it's undetected. Suddenly it's broken, and I have to cry for help. I have to contemplate life or something. But yes, figure skating. I kind of dislike Ilya Malinin. Not because of, well, I don't know, does it count? But like, I don't like his personality as much. But like, I get that he has confidence of himself. But making it so that, how to say this? I think he's a little bit too arrogant before his loss yesterday. So like, I didn't want him to win, but like, that's normal in a sport when you support people or team. I don't want this team that is not my favorite to win. I think that's normal. But now that he lost, I do have to pity him. Well, I do pity him a little bit, but also seeing how when he lost, his father didn't. Not his father only. Well, I think some said his coach Rafael Arutunian did gave him a hug as, you know, I wouldn't say pity party, but like to make him feel better, because he's an athlete. He's a kid. I think if I'm not forgetting stuff, he is also younger than me. Wait, it's full already. I just took it away. He's younger than me, and he's a top athlete. He deserves to lost once in a while, because loss is unavoidable, right? Right. But then his dad is, when he lost, he had the worst skate of his career. His dad just like, and didn't hug me. If he did, it might be behind the scene. But like, imagine you just lost and your father first reaction is to cry to himself. Not like, at least if not cry together or comfort him, like at least take a look at him and just like, we can do better next or something, you know? It's just so sad. I think it's also why some said that parents as coach is not always the best thing, because this line between family and work is unavoidably hard to establish, really. It's unavoidable that it's hard to establish. I think it also happens to Alicia Liu. Or was it not the father but also the coaches? I didn't follow much of Alicia Liu before this Olympic. Well, even now, I try to follow figure skating casually, because if I don't do it casual, I would follow it with my whole chest. And I think that's less pleasant. Especially with the fact, with now's condition, that just figure skating is filled with many negativity. I wouldn't say it's the fans only. When I say the fans are not always, like, there are no fandoms that are perfect, and that counts in figure skating as well. But with figure skating, the fault doesn't only lie in the skaters. The body that governs it, the ISU, sucks ass. Like, I hate them with my whole chest, with my whole life, because what the hell with them. It's just, you see how this sport is not the best sport. Not everybody follow this sport every day, every year. Unlike, like, say, I think hockey have more fans than figure skating when it comes to non-Olympic seasons. But it is dramatic. It's drama guaranteed when it comes in Olympic. But like, does it count when not many people following? I saw people say the seats in Olympics is not as full because of the price. The price is too expensive. Like, I know figure skating is not accessible sport because it's expensive. The shoes cost, the ice rent costs, but like, for the federation, what does it cost to hold a figure skating competition? What does it cost? Just a horrible federation all around. They don't work to make sure that this thing become popular. That's not their job, they think. Their job is just to collect money to support other sports that maybe, I don't know, have more fans than figure skating. Even then, I don't know for sure. Like, fuck them. The federation do shit. And then the scoring. Figure skating is a scored sport, right? It has scoring to make sure who's the winner. The scorer are biased. Like, tell me of a competition that doesn't have a biased judge. Tell me. I will thank you. There are none. All of these judges are biased. None of them gave just fair commentary. None. Like, what the hell is that all about? Like, what is the point of all these if you're not gonna be fair to them, you know? Just horrible. Horrid and horrid. I just hate this. Okay. How do I get leather? Is there any, what's the word for it? The thing that you could use to pull them? Wait, how does it cost? Right, goes to the... Wow! I could buy myself a crowd of guests. Should I buy them? They are very cute. They are very cute. You know what? I'll buy them. I can't not buy them. Even though I don't love them. I have one, and I have yet to use them. Mace is always expensive. It's unavoidable. I need to find a way to make leather. But I have to have a lead. Yeah, that's the word. The lead. A lead. Anyone selling the OP furnace for cheap? None. Are there no goat? This goat gives us what about leather? Iron golem. Nice. Ominous trial key. What the hell is that price? Tinted glass. That's nice. Ooh, nice. That is tempting, but yeah. Oh wait. I want wings sometimes, but I can buy wings. Not the OP one. Oh wait, I can. Oh, I can buy the OP one. Should I? I will be dirty cheap afterwards, but I do want some. Really, really want to. But it's gonna be pricey to like keep it up. Oh my god, I can buy one though. I can. I want to kinda. I am tempted to buy it. Let's wait. Maybe one day someone will sell it for less. If there are none, I could just buy this one. Or buy the next one that has the same price. I think that price still like common, I would say. I am tempted. I like flying. You see, but the thing is I don't build this base with flying in mind. But it can still be accessible with flying. That is why I made this middle space, you know? And I am tempted of making it this high. Maybe I should make it this shape, you know? It's not really like... It's not anticlimactic if I... Anticlimactic. If I wanted to build like an L or something that would keep this shape alive, you know? I can make it some sort of like tower. Okay, that gives me thoughts. Give me thoughts, yeah. I'm really tempted. I am really tempted. I think I should, but like I need to talk to my friends whether I should or not. Because 1.5 is like all of my achievement. And I have new guests. And I think I still can have I could just use some gas, you know? I don't need to use them to fly. And gas is so slow. I hate slow flying. Land claiming. Let me see. type wand and it's set to get a wand. I already have a wand. Let's click a block, set the second session, component name and energy claim. Yes, energy claim. I need to, oh yeah, that was the command I needed. Whatever. I think I could connect this. I really am confused. What should I do now? Other than leather, I feel like I have done all I needed in this place. Like, I just need to keep it up. Like, I don't like just keep it up. I want to build stuff, you know? So I think I will be building stuff after this. Like, well, I don't know after what though. That's the thing. But like this terrain, I'm not a big fan of it. So I'm thinking of maybe doing some terraining on the part that I can just hide, I guess. Like I could make an L here. Like this L will be a big build of mine, the new build that I wish to build. And like I could cover this with dirt blocks, not exact dirt, so that it would look like a real closed up area. Should I do terraforming outside of my area? I don't want to though. You know what, I'll let it be. I'll just need to close this up and then make it like a boxy stuff. And let the walls be here. It'd be a very boxy build, but you know what? Boxy is kind of nice. Boxy build until here. And maybe I really should do some expansion around here. Oh, I can do terraining when it comes to only like weed stuff, you know? There's nothing wrong with building a field, a weed field without claiming it being your garden. It could be just some sort of terraforming outside of my area. And this place is so wide, it would be very pretty with a field thing. Now I'm tempted. Okay, I need to check my HH. How many do I need? I can sell the 3 stuff. So easy money would be selling bricks, and I am very much tempted. I was planning to build a space here, so that from this magic hopper collects stuff from upside, right? I was thinking I could have a separate chest first before those stuff go down here. It was because some of them are breaking down and I don't know how it happened. But now that I know how it happened, I don't need it anymore, I think. Amethyst block would probably fit in one of the chests. I think there was an amethyst not under exactly, but nearby. I don't know where it is exactly, so I don't try to find it anyway, because I don't like going downstairs. I don't love going downstairs. But yeah, I think that is all for the day. I don't know what else to do in this place, really. It's because maybe it's also why I didn't stream much. Like all these in the third floor, I didn't build it planned. There's a reason why the design isn't as loud as many of my builds. Because I just build it because I want it to be expanded, not because I know what to build yet. The first build I did, which is that side, the side in the melon farm, is much more planned, I would say, because I actually wanted it to be having some colors, and that is why I use a lot of bamboos instead of just, stones like in the third floor. Ooh, legendary, tempting. You know what? I'll go there. Maybe it will reignite my wish. But the rectified is on. I think they said if there's a rectify, if rectified is on, you can't mine or something because they're OP and stuff. But yeah, this is like the most planned side. That's why there's that wall. There's some features I have yet to repeat. They're simple but gorgeous, and I really need to reignite that. Even when I was doing the outside, I was still passionate, but now I don't know what to build. My passion has left for a while. Maybe it's because I have to focus on the money parts. But like the money part is to guarantee I am not missing for blocks, and that is what I always do. I don't know why this is hitting me. It doesn't hit me usually like this, but yeah. I'll try to find a way to build new stuff while also doing the camera, or maybe show off stuff, new stuff in the camera. But maybe that's all for today, and see you next time. Bye bye. Maybe tomorrow, not tonight. I already did this now. But see ya. Okay, I'm having a headache.